Yeah. What's up?
So, we have bodies.
We have actual bodies.
We have bodies. We aren't just floating consciousness. Well, I mean, kind of, but we have physical bodies.
Yeah.
Is the
It may come as a surprise to you,
yeah.
but yeah, these are our meat bodies.
Well said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So welcome back to our show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Our show with bodies.
Yeah. Kind of gives a different feeling to it when I don't know when you can see our bodies. It's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Well, when you see this though, our faces are going to be blurred out.
Yeah.
So you'll pretty much only be able to see our torsos.
Yeah, because we're both in the witness protection program, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
We well, I won't speak for you, but I did some bad things, and I traded information for with the cops for amnesty.
Yeah.
So now I have to remain anonymous to protect my family and my kids.
Yeah. And your sanity,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have a fucking list in front of us. Yeah. And we're just gonna bang through it. What's the first one?
Living near a college campus.
Right.
Pretty happy people.
So we are at my sister's house right now.
He's dog sitting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dog sitting. So we don't actually, in real, we don't live near a college campus, but right now we're recording near one.
Yeah.
And,
We're pretty cool. We live in working class neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have hope for the future like these people do.
No, there's no hope. You walk around and there's just it's just really homeless people walking around, or welfare moms with their 17 kids.
Yeah. So this is new for us.
Yeah.
It feels weird.
Super weird.
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing people that are attractive just walking around.
Yeah.
Just being outside.
Did I wonder...
That's super weird to me. It's really foreign. I don't trust it. So I still, I don't know, yeah. I treat them like I would the people that I see just walking around still. Where I'm at. So, mostly dirty looks, probably.
Yeah.
Probably mostly just not really dirty looks, but just stay away from me or I'll stab you.
Yeah. Okay, so do you think that poorer neighborhoods have less attractive people in them? Or is it because people are less afraid to walk around in this town because they're not afraid of rapists and murderers and creepy, weird homeless people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, funny you say that. This place, and I'm guessing it's the same for a lot of cities based around a college campus, has a higher rape rate per capita than where we live, both places.
Really?
Yeah. Murder, though, is a different thing.
Yeah. Well, that probably has to do with all the...
2 people got murdered this year already. Just where I'm from, and probably where you're from, at least that. At least, maybe more.
Probably more.
So we're the working class neighborhoods. There's a lot more violent crime and murder, but you're not gonna get raped, most likely.
Yeah.
But here, it's like...
It's probably all the...
It's all the drunk college kids.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just fucking raping each other. I don't know.
If you guys hear some noises...
Gargoyles.
It's this little demon here. And that one too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. These are not our dogs.
No. Whoa.
I would never have a dog like this.
Yeah, I had to earn their trust for like 30 minutes today. Straight. Just petting them, and they didn't want me to sit in their spot. I had to stand.
Oh man, maybe we should have said that they're our dogs, because people love dogs. It'll make them like us more.
Oh yeah.
Should I put them outside?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't care.
Right.
We've been hanging out with them all day, but I don't know.
It's kind of distracting.
It is. It's a little distracting, but that could be the thing for the podcast.
Alright. Let's let them do their thing.
This will be the dog.
The dog cast?
Dogcast. Be the dogcast. People like dogs.
Yeah.
They probably don't like...
They probably like the dogs more than they like us.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Alright, what's the next one? We nailed that one, right?
Yeah, we did.
Alright.
Looking for a podcast host.
Yes. So, basically what happened is we shot for the stars, and we got shut down by Spotify.
Yeah, we got one episode up, but then, and it was like, I kind of knew it too, because I requested to put that episode up specifically because it was like a pretty decent episode.
Yeah, the sound quality was good.
Yeah, the sound quality was good, and what we were talking about was good. It was like, humans can get along. All we need to do is live in the future.
Yeah. And it was one of our lighter podcasts.
It was more of a it was like more of a positive one.
Yeah.
And then we went back to our regular shtick, and that was a little too edgy for Spotify.
Yep.
So
yeah, we tried to upload an episode, and they said no thanks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't tell you, but they just ghosted us basically on uploading our podcast. They're like, "Oh, we'll talk to you later. You're really fun to hang out with." And then we never heard from them again. Yeah.
So we're thinking our plan so far is to just upload these on YouTube for now. But eventually we'd like to find an actual, network or host to be able to broadcast from. But in the meantime, we'll just do the YouTube deal. Yeah.
Yeah. So, which leads us to our next point. We are we're like tech homeless.
Tech homeless.
Yeah. We are homeless on the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, or our podcast is homeless.
Yeah. We'd love to come crash on your couch.
Yeah. Other podcast places. What do they call them? I want to say provider, but I don't think
Network.
Network. Podcast hosting sites.
Yeah. Podcast areas.
Yes.
On the internet.
Yep. You don't mind people talking about crazy shit, then I don't know. Let us know.
Yeah, I mean we're not gonna talk about murdering anybody.
Nope.
Or anything crazy like that.
No.
We might talk about cults once in a while.
Might talk about starting cults.
We might talk about starting cults, yeah. We might talk about
oh, right,
guns.
and to clarify, on the last podcast, I wasn't serious about starting a cult.
Well, cult in parentheses.
In parentheses, yeah. Like, I mean, maybe getting a group of people together to start a commune that hold similar beliefs, but not a cult in the sense that, like, people would all follow me or some dictator, because that's not what I'm about. Dictatorships suck.
Yeah. So you're saying more of just a community of people.
Yeah, weird people that want to hang out and, I don't know, hang out and live in a commune setting.
Yeah.
Where they can shake off the shackles of capitalism.
Yeah. Okay, that's getting a little culty. But yeah. But it is.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
you're right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't tell them that, but I'd be thinking it.
Well, okay, so I feel like we've talked about cults a few times on the podcast.
Yeah.
Have we ever talked about... No, we have. Never mind. About the fact that the government always shuts down cults because they're armed and they're counterculture and counter-government usually.
Yeah. Yeah. That's...
I
Yeah,
know,
that's what I was
it's
saying. Like,
threatening.
Yeah, if we had guns in the commune, then the government would probably just call it a compound and shut it down. So
Exactly, yeah.
if I did ever end up in a commune or starting one, I'd probably avoid having arms.
Yeah.
Just for the safety of everyone, so they don't all get shot in their sleep by FBI or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it would be a violent kind of deal, right?
No.
Yeah. It'd be a peaceful... I mean, we would have swords.
Definitely have swords. Yeah. Bow and arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would be like an anarcho-primitive... We'd keep things anarcho-primitive so that the FBI didn't, kill everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that's mostly what people worry about when you're like, I want to start a commune with weapons.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, like, all of those people are gonna die.
Yeah.
It's like...
It sucks that it's that way, though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but that's also probably where we fucked up on the Spotify thing. I said that if I started a commune, we'd all be armed as well to protect, because we'd be like without police.
Yeah, and you have to hunt.
You have to hunt and stuff. And, exercise is fun. Could all exercise together too, and
exercise with our guns.
Learn how to shoot and.
Yeah.
But anyways, that. That obviously would not.
When I close this curtain, I'll stop.
But yeah, maybe group exercise and yoga, but no guns.
Yeah.
Basically. Which sucks, because... Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to take hard stances on anything. I don't know.
Well, okay.
It's whatever.
This is not a hard... I'll say something that is not a hard stance. I would like to have a gun. I don't think that's a hard stance. Is it?
Yeah, you think that, but, I mean... I don't know.
Nowadays, maybe.
I don't think Spotify would let you say that.
Really?
Yeah, no.
They wouldn't say it. Really?
I don't think so. Because then you're endorsing... They don't let you endorse firearms, ammunition.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And that's where we fucked up. We didn't think of it like we were, hardline endorsing stuff. But I guess just saying that you like stuff is endorsing it.
Yeah, I guess so. But anyways, the point is, we don't want to censor ourselves to that degree.
Yeah.
Even if maybe we would have, well, I don't know. I don't think we would have ever been popular enough on Spotify to make money from it.
No.
But that's not really the goal, and I think we'd rather say what we want than have the possibility of making money from it, I guess.
Definitely. Yeah. Like, if we end up, chilling out, if our podcast as a whole chills out in, a year or something, then maybe we can try it again. But, because, they didn't block our account altogether.
Yeah. We do have one episode still up.
We have one episode still up. I'm sure if we had a cleaner episode, they'd probably let us load again, but we're being edgy. Being edgy boys.
That's so weird because the definition of edgy is so weird now.
Yeah, I know. That was it's supposed to be funny, but it didn't land.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be... I'm really deadpan with my humor.
I know that.
Yeah. Which leads us to the next thing on our list. Why we chose to leave our parents and couch surf or be homeless or do whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Which is what we're doing with our podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, do you want to go first? Or you want me to?
Yeah, I left because my parents are really conservative and didn't want me bringing any girls around or friends. Really, I mean, some friends sometimes, but not, I don't know. And I just wanted to be around people and hang out. Even though I'm like kind of introverted, so like being around people is like really draining. So I was really unhappy a lot of the time that I was couch surfing, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just I don't know, wanted freedom. I wanted to be my own person. And when I'm living at my parents' house, I don't feel like my own person. I think it's because it was drilled in my head that, you know, like, if you're living under my home, you have to live under my rules. Kind of
Yeah.
like the Spotify agreements. But anyways.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just... Yeah. So, and I respect that, like, you know, it's like, your house, your rules, you know. But then I'm like, well, I'm gonna leave and do my own thing.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's
so I ended up doing that.
yeah. Well, that's pretty much exactly my story as well. Conservative family. You know, yeah. Just what he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I feel like most teenagers feel that way, but not all of them maybe take that extreme measure of like, all right, fuck you guys, I'm not even gonna sleep at your house anymore. I'm not even gonna see you anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Yeah, and we didn't save
more
up to
rare.
move out or try to get a job.
Yeah.
We were just like, nope, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Later.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like, I think we both kind of ended up finding ways around getting jobs for a long time,
Oh yeah.
which I'm sure led to my late mental development. Like,
Possibly. Yeah.
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 Like, I don't know.
And the drugs too, though.
Yeah, and the drugs. Well, that was part of the, you know, like, way I found to get around getting a job.
Yeah.
Drug culture. In
Drug
music.
culture.
Drug and music culture.
Yeah.
Just kind of balance them hand in hand, and yeah, you don't have to work.
Yeah.
Advice. Sage life advice.
Take it if you want to, but fair warning, it's gonna get shitty eventually.
Yeah, well, yeah, it definitely will. Especially if you ever, I don't know. Yeah. Like once you start getting older and you're like, I want a place to like not be around people and have my own stuff and
Yeah.
sleep in the same place every night
Yeah.
and you know, not have people try to pee out the window by the couch that you're sleeping on and accidentally pee on you.
Yeah.
Which definitely never happened to me, but it's nice
But
to
it's
sleep in,
yeah.
sleep in your own bed. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, we we could have kept going with that. We could still be there right now if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Does any part of you miss like
Yes.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Yeah, I think about it, like, especially
Yeah.
after, like, you know, my boss is being shitty, and it's like, I can just fucking be homeless right now. I don't
Yeah.
need you.
Yeah.
I'm a free bird.
I gotta fly.
Yeah, don't try to cage me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of, it's I think it's the uncertainty of where you're gonna get your food and where you're gonna sleep and like
Yeah.
it's just kind of exciting, you know,
It is.
and interesting.
It's also the shitty part sometimes, too, though.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like when you get older, though, like, I feel like it's a lot of, like, the stigma of being, like, an older homeless person that makes me not want to do that.
Oh yeah. Well, the stigma is you're insane.
Yeah,
and
you
smell like shit,
Yeah,
and you have a shopping cart
pretty much.
full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literal shit or otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you're younger, it's just like, Oh, they want to get away from home. That's
Yeah.
cool. But then older people, they're like, oh, they're insane. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah. Because even, like, I was about to say or on drugs, but even people on drugs, like, usually are able to not be homeless, so...
Yeah. You know what's funny is, because I was homeless, like, legitimately for, like, a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it was weird. Like, I eventually reached a point right before I left and went back to rehab and jail, is when I had, it wasn't a shopping cart, but it was like, it was a little push thing.
Oh wait, was it the ones that are rectangular but like tall wise? I think it's like a tall,
Kind of. It was like,
like the hobo carts that are like...
it was like a metal thing that you see Asian women, old Asian women pushing with their groceries in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It was one of those.
Alright.
And I, like, because I had a dog too, so I had like a bunch of dog food and like a bunch of stuff that I had to keep like with me. And I started pushing this thing around. And, like, a week after that, I realized, like, holy fuck, I need to get out of here, dude. I'm like, I almost have a shopping cart already. And
Yeah.
and the week after that, I went back to rehab. Yeah, that was like the turning point for me. I was like, holy shit,
Gotcha.
I'm pushing around a cart of all my shit. This is stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. With me, it was, yeah, just a lot of alcoholic, typical alcoholic problems.
Like what?
I don't know, just rapidly losing friends because I was just really, like, anhedonic. All I wanted to do was drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been around the block.
Yep. Just like our podcast has.
Yeah.
That no one's heard of.
Yeah.
But you will someday.
Yeah. They'll look back on these days and be like, oh, those were the
days when no one was listening to
those
them.
were the classics.
Yeah.
All right, what we got?
Before they sold out and started doing VR gore.
VR gore, but also with us talking to you.
Yeah.
Through the goggles.
Yeah. But it'll be legal in the future.
Yeah.
That's why we'll be selling out. Like, big corporations pay vloggers to do like VR executions of prisoners in like really brutal ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're probably, this is before we sell out and do that.
Yeah. So wait, so we're gonna be commentating on these murders?
No, we're gonna be doing them.
Oh. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but it's gonna
That's
be
fine.
legal in the future. We're gonna be executing prisoners.
But so we're gonna
Just in
try to.
brutal ways.
Are we gonna try to record a
It'll be
podcast?
broadcast by like the McDonald's network or something.
Okay, but no. My question is: are we gonna be doing that? Are we gonna be doing our podcast while we're doing that? Are we gonna be like sitting here recording a podcast, and then all of a sudden, I, like,
well, we're gonna be
drag up a guy, and I saw his
we're
throat.
gonna be interviewing him. We're gonna interview
Okay.
the inmates beforehand.
I can't wait for the future, man.
I know. It's gonna be sick. All right.
Anyways,
So, the next thing on our list is demon dogs / French bulldogs.
Right. Well, we already showed them to you. You saw them.
We did. They smell bad.
They smell really weird, man. They
Yeah.
smell like it's
And
almost like an acidy smell.
Yeah.
It's unnatural.
It is.
Yeah. And it's funny when my sister takes them to the dog park, and they get all excited and they start running around, and she has to literally like take them and try to calm them down and keep them from running because their little bodies can't handle it. Like they get so excited that they'll just keep going until they fucking die, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like this one especially, the little one, she'll start like foaming at the mouth, and then my sister will be like, "All right, you have to stop running. You're gonna," because their noses are fucked up. They can't get oxygen in there.
Oh right,
they're all scrunched up like
yeah,
that.
their faces are flat.
Yeah. So we have to calm them down and make sure they don't kill themselves by running around. Which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they just look like demons. I think that's why we wrote down demon dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next on our list is people at my job rushing to lift heavy stuff to show off, and everyone complains.
Right. So those were our two different job experiences.
Yeah, his job is yeah, well,
Oh, dude, you know what we should have done? I just thought of this. We should have pretended that these were like questions from the fans
oh shit,
that we were answering. Damn it.
Should have
That would have been
offered
good.
him up in a question format.
Yeah. Anyways, so I noticed at my job, I work construction, and we usually have crews of anywhere from 5 to 3 people doing a job, and a couple of the guys on the crew are I don't know, they work out all the time. They're like big buff guys, and they always talk to each other about, you know, how many reps they're doing, and I don't know, just workout stuff that I don't get or understand. But whenever there's something heavy to lift, they always rush to get there first to try to, I don't know, I guess it's to show off how strong they are or whatever. But sometimes they'll, like the other day we were unloading a couple sheets of drywall out of a truck into the job site, and one of the dudes ran up and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get 2 at a time," and he like got 2, and it was, dude, those things are fucking heavy. But he got 2, and then the other guy saw that guy got 2, and he was like, "All right, yeah, I'm gonna get 2 too," and he tried to get 2, and then I walked up and I was like, "I don't know, one of these is pretty heavy." Like, and then I asked the other guy, the 4th guy, to come help me carry 1. It's like, I don't know. It seems like a weird show-offy kind of like, I don't know what it is. What is it? It's like wanting to be more masculine, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Machismo.
Yeah. I know, it's weird. Anyways, so I usually just let them do that, and then yeah. So I'm not that strong. Just do a little bit at a time. And then you were saying your job is the exact opposite.
Yeah. Parallel to opposite of that is my job, where no one works out. Everyone's either like really skinny or they're kind of fat, like not super fat, but they're out of shape. You know, like they are. Yeah, no one. So, yeah, when there's like a really heavy thing, like people will lift it, but they'll kind of like
They don't want to.
yeah, they don't want to. You know, if someone else wants to do it, they're like, awesome. And then after they get done doing whatever they're doing, they usually complain. Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like immediately afterwards, but it's, like a couple hours later, towards the end of the day, they'll be like, my back hurts now. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. The guys that I work with, though, like, their hobbies are like skating, or they're going to concerts. One guy just goes to AA and hangs out with people.
Well, they sound like more interesting and cool people than the guys I work with. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather hang out with those people than, like, bodybuilder dudes?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, the only athletes that we've had got fired pretty much. They couldn't hang with our we don't want to do work culture. Kids work too hard, you're fired.
Making everyone look bad.
Yeah.
Well, I think that ties into one of the things we wrote down is the your work persona, like what
Right.
how you represent yourself at your job. Because I feel like, well, I wouldn't say everyone. I think most people have to tone down or change their personality a little bit when they're at their job. I think. I mean, maybe some people are just naturally, like, job people. I don't know.
Yeah, when I worked in a restaurant, I definitely have a work persona.
Yeah.
And I still have a work persona even though I'm not working in a restaurant anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's kind of like an old sea captain-y persona. He's seen some shit, lost some friends on the high seas and has a peg leg. But, he's a whore for money. He'll work his ass off for, shit. And he's dependable, but kind of depressed.
Okay, but is that a story that you've, like, communicated verbally with them, or is that all
No.
just through your actions?
No, it's just through my actions.
Okay.
But I don't have peg legs. And
Okay, well,
I've
how do
never
you...
been on the high seas.
What... What are your actions, though, that you're doing?
I don't know, man. I just, I don't talk a lot and make, like, sounds.
Alright.
I don't know.
So if you...
Kind of a loner.
Okay, so...
lone wolf.
If I interviewed your coworker...
They'd be like, he's a lone wolf.
But would he say that you're an old sea captain?
They might.
Really?
No.
Alright.
No, probably not. They'd be like, I don't know, he's weird.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk a lot.
Well... Yeah, alright. Well, my persona would probably be... At this job that I have right now... I don't know how to characterize it like you did into a sea captain kind of, or anything like that.
I don't know about go as far as to say a sea captain, but...
Like a sea dog?
Yeah, definitely a sea dog.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my general persona at work would be, yeah, kind of the same. Quiet. I don't usually make jokes because the few times that I've tried to make a joke, nobody really understood it and didn't laugh at it, and I felt really weird, so I just stopped making jokes with them. But I will, at times, laugh at their jokes, even though they're not funny, just to kind of like not be super weird, you know.
Yeah, I do that too.
Like you kind of have to do that.
Yeah.
And I'll pretend to be interested in them and in what they're saying, you know.
Yeah.
I don't really care, but you know, you gotta be nice. You gotta.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had jobs where I was like the class clown type of, but like everyone was making jokes all the time, and it was with people around my same age group that also smoked a lot of weed, that were also currently high at work.
Yeah.
And it was at a donut trailer. So there was a lot of room to do that.
Yeah.
A lot of people showed up just fucked up, like on pills. Like I'd my ecstasy dealer, my old ecstasy dealer / Xanax dealer, was my coworker, and him and his girlfriend would like get really high at work, like
on ecstasy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I don't know. So, it was a totally different environment. And we'd all work until like 5 in the morning sometimes.
Jesus.
So.
Was it 24/7?
No,
Donut truck?
just on the weekends we'd end up closing sometimes like around like 3 or 4.
Holy shit.
And then after that, like, there's all the closing down procedures, and if we got wrecked that night, then there was, you know, a lot to do.
Who is out at 3 or 4 a.m. buying a donuts?
College kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
College kids also tip really well, so there's that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Man, fuck working nights though.
Yeah, and it was in a city. So it's just like, yeah, kind of makes me want to live in the city again. Because, like, if you're not sleeping, like, you can go out, do stuff.
Yeah.
You can, like, see all the crazy people on the bus.
Yeah.
You get to know the crazy people on the bus.
Yeah.
The only thing you have to worry about is getting, you know, jumped by people.
Yeah.
But even then, it makes life a little more exciting, I guess.
It does, yeah. Did I ever tell you about the? It wasn't even really a mugging. I basically got assaulted. I was walking down Market Street in San Francisco pretty late at night. It wasn't that late. It was probably like 11. But there weren't anybody. You know, there weren't really cars going by. But in order to get where I was going, I had to walk past this big group of people. They were just kind of like hanging out against some buildings, like smoking weed and like talking loud and probably drinking too. And yeah, I was just walking by minding my own business. And then I hear this guy shout, get him or something like that. And then the next thing I know, I was fucking in the curb. And some dude just ran up and socked me, dude. Just fucking socked me so hard. And I snapped out of it and I was in the curb. And everyone was laughing at me. Like, they were like... Yeah, and I was like 23, 24 years old. And I felt like I was in... fucking middle school or something.
Right.
A bunch of bullies. It was so weird. And everyone's laughing at me, and so I get up and I'm like, alright, I'm definitely just walking away because there was like 8 people. So I started walking away, and yeah, that was it. It was weird though. Just to get punched out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just for no reason. Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Yeah, I've gotten blackout drunk and then woke up like with just nothing but like my pants and my shirt.
Like your wallet, your phone, your... everything.
Yeah, everything else was gone. And I was like, I don't know.
And they never turned up again?
No, never turned up again. The whole thing was pretty sketchy. Because at that point in time, I was pretty used to getting blackout drunk. And like, I knew the people whose house I was partying at, but apparently at some point, like I lost contact with my friend. So.
And then someone stole all your shit?
Yeah, and then someone stole all my shit.
Jeez.
Yeah. It was like one of my favorite vests. It had a lot of patches on it. And then I had money in my wallet. All that was taken. Cards were taken.
Your ID?
Yeah, ID.
Fuck.
Sucked.
It probably wasn't even anybody that had anything against you. They're like, alright.
This guy's fucked up. I'm gonna take all his shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Might as well. He's not gonna know any better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your racist boss.
Yeah, my boss is a racist.
Yeah.
Which also goes hand in hand with me keeping a work persona. My work persona is I don't care. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that they think I'm not like I don't know.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I know. I'll just skip that part. But anyways, yeah, like just to keep a job and shit, I work for someone that I probably wouldn't get along with, like at all.
Yeah, well, because he's racist. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized we can't say much about the whole thing, really.
No, we can't really. Yeah.
We don't. We have to be. We are not racist at all. We don't want to come off as that. So
no.
It's
or
risky.
condoning it.
Or
really.
condoning it. Yeah. So.
But yeah, the owner is like who's racist, pretty racist. It's like super old. Too. Which kind of excuses it a little, I guess.
Well, that's pretty edgy, dude, to say.
Yeah.
It does, I think.
We'll probably edit that part out.
Yeah, we'll probably edit that part.
Yeah.
But, okay, so how can we narrow it down to the audience without condoning racism?
Like explaining why.
No, just explaining the situation at your job.
Basically, okay, so like,
your boss is racist and says racist stuff, and in order to stay in his good graces,
that he doesn't think that I'm necessarily a part of because, like, yeah, I don't really look too much like the races he's speaking of. So I just...
It's like a puzzle.
I know.
They're trying to put together a puzzle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, but can I try?
Sure. Yeah.
So, your boss is a racist, and he's making jokes about a certain race that you may or may not be a part of. Does that work?
Sure, but it's not just one race. It's like
A lot.
yeah, it's a
Okay,
few.
so he's an all-around racist.
Yeah.
So, in order to stay in good graces with your boss and not be fired, you have to play along with it a little bit. Not play along, but at least like
I have to
ignore
pretend
it. You have
not
to
to
ignore
be
it.
offended. Yeah, I have to pretty
Yeah.
much brush it off or ignore it.
Yeah. Right. I don't think that's wrong to say. I think
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta pretend like you're not offended by it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, that's probably all we should say about that.
probably. Alright. The next one is Fig Mountain / being on a mountain.
Yeah. Well, are we trying not to say locations that we're nearby? I feel like we've done it before.
Yeah. Well, we're just trying to not name our hometowns or, where we live currently,
Okay.
I think.
So we can say
Figueroa Mountain.
Figueroa Mountain.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we can say Figueroa Mountain.
Well, yeah, we went up to Figueroa Mountain, and how long did it take us? Like 2 hours, maybe, to get all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big climb, and yeah, it was fucking beautiful.
hmm Yeah, I don't know. I want to get on top of more mountains.
Yeah, it's a really cool feeling.
Yeah, it is. Like, I had that feeling for a few days afterwards. Yeah. Felt better at work and, like, just in general. It's pretty great.
Yeah, I'm trying to. If I was to put a name to that feeling that I had, I'm not sure what it'd be. Just a word or like a phrase to like, help explain it better.
I don't know. I felt like human.
How so?
Like, I don't know. I felt like how a human should feel.
Yeah.
More connected with nature and survival and
A little more primitive.
yeah, more primitive.
Yeah.
There you go, and free.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, I think that's how I get my little freedom kicks now. Maybe that'll be it.
Yeah.
Until I start my commune,
Yeah.
I'll be free forever.
Sounds really creepy.
Yeah, I know. I said it in a creepy tone on purpose.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I think you pretty much summed it up. That's how I felt too. I felt really, I don't know, there's something weird about being above a lot of other things that makes you feel differently. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Even if you're at the top of a skyscraper in a city.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be like in nature necessarily. I prefer nature personally, but I'm just saying, like, in general, there's something about being high above stuff that makes you feel cool and like cool is not a very good word, but more powerful? Is that the right word?
Maybe.
Powerful?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I don't know, maybe yeah. I don't know. It's just a different perspective that we're not used to. I think.
Yeah.
Like we spend so much time on the ground level of our houses and our jobs and where we go to and drive around on streets, and then.
Well, I hang out on roofs a lot.
Okay, so you get a little bit of it then.
I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Sometimes I'm on a roof that's higher than all the other roofs.
Yeah, and it feels good, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's not, I don't think, it's not the same feeling to me. Although I'm not as high up either.
Right. Yeah. So maybe the higher up you get, the more, the better it
Gotta be
feels.
super high. Yeah.
It's super duper high. Yeah, it's funny how both of the dogs picked one of our laps to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we went up to the mountain. I felt good for probably 2 days, but the third day I felt like shit. I felt like I was coming down off of like a mountain high, or something like that. Like I don't know if this is an actual thing that happens, but I almost felt like I used up all of my serotonin, like enjoying that beautiful scenery, and it lasted for like a day or two, and then after that I was just kind of depleted. Like my brain was like, oh man,
Yeah.
now you're back here again.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. I was a little
Yeah.
more depressed. That reminds me of like Avatar depression or whatever they called it. Like I guess like in 2011 or whenever the fuck Avatar came out, a lot of people were reporting like depression. Like, yeah, after seeing the movie.
Oh, is that because real life wasn't as beautiful as the movie?
Yeah, because real life wasn't as beautiful as the movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, same concept, yeah. But it is real life, though. That's the thing. It's just a different spot. Like you're.
Yeah, but it's like almost not like our real life. You know what I mean?
It's true. Because
We're like
yeah.
experiencing like a different mode of life that we couldn't experience all the time, and that shit's depressing.
Yeah.
Because it's like a way better life. Well, okay, maybe not objectively speaking, it's not a better life, because I don't want to come off like a cult leader, but
Yeah.
that's how I would explain it. Because
Yeah.
that happened to me too.
Yeah, that's a good way to explain it. I like that. But what if you could make that your everyday life?
Yeah, definitely do it.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I wonder if ever it would get boring even. Or like, I wonder if it would even out because we spent so much time not in that environment, and then when we go there we feel really good. I wonder if we spent all of our time up there, when we came down it would feel differently. You know, it might switch.
We'd be like, people and bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably, yeah, we'd be
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah. Yeah, well, I used to, did you ever meet Lonnie at, like, Farmer's Market? She used to live on a commune.
Oh, Lonnie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, like, she would come and hang out with, us, and she lived in a commune, because her parents did. It was back when we were, like, just out of high school, or maybe, like, what was supposed to be our senior year. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. Paula was like in love with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought she was cute too, but she
She was pretty cute.
yeah, but, you know, there was, like, other people that I had crushes on, but, yeah, Paula was, like, all, like, woo. But, yeah, I don't think she liked our type. From what I remember, she didn't like anyone in the group, but that also goes hand in hand with, like, I think she really wanted to get away from the commune living. That's why she would come and hang out with us. Probably we were like the bridge that like to where she could meet normaler people.
Yeah.
She probably wanted to hang out with like bros and stuff.
Well, yeah, that's funny though. I mean,
Yeah, because she grew up on a commune, hanging out with free spirits.
Yeah. She wanted like some anger.
She was like, I want to listen to fucking. I want to hang out with people, or I want to get with the guy that listens to. I don't know. Radio rock and probably I don't know hip hop and at the time and just works on his 6-pack and gets beefy.
Well, she didn't find that in us.
No,
that's for sure.
Well, she didn't want to date any of us either.
Oh, so you're saying that was her from the commune? That was her next logical step to get to the bros.
Yeah. But like she hung out with us because we were like, she knew how to be around us, you know, but she didn't like us like that.
Yeah.
She just wanted to be friends with us, and she knew how to be friends with us because she was used to hanging out with our types of people at the commune.
Yeah.
You know.
So, yeah, right.
Yeah. She probably saw us like extended family or something.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember she was really nice.
Yeah, same here.
I wonder what she's up to.
Me too. Wonder if she'd give us tips on commune living.
Yeah. Maybe she has her own by now.
Maybe. Although, or maybe she just ended up marrying a total bro.
It's possible.
Yeah, it is. It's totally possible. That'd be funny.
Dude just crashed out on you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We're moving through these pretty well. Next up is microdosing to help me quit smoking. Yeah. Pretty much sums it up. I smoke cigarettes and I don't want to anymore. I haven't wanted to for a while, but it's a fucking bitch. So, I was thinking about microdosing LSD for a couple weeks at a time. Not at a time, just a couple weeks in a row. To try to change my mindset a little bit and my mental chemistry to help me do that. So, I don't know. I think it could work.
Yep. And I'm probably going to be microdosing around the same time. Just because, I've heard that it can do wonders for people with depression, anxiety, OCD, and at any given day I'm probably dealing with symptoms of one of those.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you want to try to record an episode while we're doing that?
Yeah.
Maybe like maybe once we get into the groove of it, like second or third day, we can... The only thing I'm nervous about is my job.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
And like, cause I have to make a commute.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain that driving is going to be not an issue at all. But when it comes to like being up on ladders and operating dangerous machinery.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it'd be fine, but I don't know. That's why once we start, I want to start on like a Friday night when I get off work. Give it a day, 2 days, and see how I feel on that Monday to see if I feel like I can go to work or not.
Yeah.
And if I don't feel like I can, I won't take one that day. And then
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too. I might just end up microdosing on the weekends.
Yeah. I probably will too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only hear good things about it. I've never heard anything negative about it. Have you?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of anybody like having it's any kind of bad experience doing it. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not even enough of a dose to where you could even have a bad trip. Really, it's not.
No, like if you do, that's all like on your perception of the drug
Yeah.
and the perception of yourself. Like that has nothing to do with the actual drug. If you do end up freaking out, you're probably just having a regular, boring old anxiety attack.
Yeah. Yeah. And I do want to take a full dose soon.
Yeah.
But I feel like since it's been a while for me, this will be a good like ease back into it, I think.
Right. Yeah. And we've both been through some bullshit.
Yeah, we both have.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. When do you want to start it? Next weekend? Or wait, next weekend? Is next weekend the show? Or that's the weekend after?
Yeah, it's the weekend after. I don't know. We could start it. Maybe either we can start the first week of May and just go through all of May, microdosing on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll commit to that.
Me too.
It's done deal.
And we probably have enough to microdose on the weekends, like every day through the summer.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
It does, man.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, we could probably microdose all through the summer. Not even probably, like, we could definitely, even if we run out, like, there's ways.
Yeah.
So.
Remind me to talk to you about that after we stop recording.
Awesome.
Yeah. Alright. I was searching for sunglasses and we went into a couple of stores that we wouldn't normally go into. One of them being Urban Outfitters. And the style hasn't changed in probably 5 years.
Yeah, no. The only thing that's been added really that I've never seen in my lifetime, because even like we went to H&M and even their clothes are like, I've still seen all those styles at some point in time in my life. Maybe not within the last 5 years, but definitely in the last 20.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but like the only thing that I noticed that's like new was like a really long parka that was like Japanese inspired, and then shirts with Japanese print on them, just the anime shit. But besides that, everything else is like exactly the same. And even back in the day, there'd still be like some anime shirts. Maybe not in Urban Outfitters though, but
yeah,
you'd still see them around. So fashion not really changed in the last like 5 years at all.
Yeah.
Like,
even if you look at the stuff in Hot Topic, right? It's pretty much the same.
yeah, stuff in Hot Topic's eerily the same.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like what happened with music is now happening in fashion, in the clothing world too. Like, people just don't know how to innovate right now. They're like stuck.
Yeah. Dude, what about... Okay, so we've been in a cycle of going through like 70s phases, 80s phases, 90s phases. What if we went through like a like 50s phase?
That's already happened
Like
before.
40s phase. What are you talking
For,
about? What do you
well,
mean?
hipsters already do the 40s thing, and rockabilly
Oh,
already did the
rockabilly.
50s
I
thing.
forgot about rockabilly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And rockabilly was like a mainstream, well, no, it was like a mainstream counterculture
Yeah.
type thing in the 80s. You know, that's when you got like Billy Idol, the Ramones, which were more like the 70s. I don't know, fucking George Thorogood, um, Stevie Ray Vaughan, um, the Stray Cats, um, who was the guy in the Stray Cats that broke off from the Stray Cats?
The main dude, the vocalist.
Yeah. I forgot his name,
I
but
can't remember. Yeah.
him too. Who broke off and did his own thing.
Okay, well, so what's an era that we haven't come back to recently? Like, we could get into the 1800s?
Yeah, I know. We could.
Yeah.
We could all be wearing like cloth sack type clothes.
Dude, I'm up for that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Maybe we should implement that in our commune. We'll all wear classic, just all cotton
Yeah.
clothes.
Tunics.
Tunics?
Is that what they're called? Tunics?
Is it tunics? Yeah, I guess tunics. We'll all wear tunics. And then we can sell those to make money. To support
Well,
the
no one's gonna
commune.
want it if it's not already popular. We can make it popular, you mean? Be like our cool...
Commune. Be like you're living in a cool commune, totally free from the oppression of
Yeah.
capitalist society.
And then we can put microchips in all the ones that we sell, so that we know like who's with us and who's against us.
Yeah, so we know who to avoid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd be up for some cool like Western, old Clint Eastwood kind of style to come back. Like
Yeah.
old Western
Yeah.
style. I'd be
That
up
would
for
be
that
cool.
too. Just like ponchos and cowboy boots and
Yeah.
you know fancy shirts with bow ties.
Yeah, knitted pants.
Yeah, knitted
That-
pants.
Like, which, yeah, we have slacks. I bought some
Yeah.
slacks today.
Yeah, you did.
I'm bringing back 2015 will never die. Never! I'm wearing fitted slacks, and probably gonna get some dress shoes with the dangly
Yeah.
things. Yeah, and then I'm gonna tuck in my band t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing 2015 back.
Dude, I'm so on board with you for that.
Yeah.
I'll do it too.
Yeah.
I actually went to the thrift store. Remember when I told you? I don't know if I told you. Anyways, I went pants shopping to thrift stores a while back, a couple weeks ago. And I really wanted some slacks, but I couldn't find any that I liked and that fit me. Yeah. Anyways, the point of that was that I'm in.
You're on board with the
I'm
slacks.
on board. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be seeing it, ladies and gents. Just people with slacks and tucked in band shirts.
And it's gonna turn you on, baby.
Yeah,
It's
you're gonna be
be
like,
so
I
hot."
vaguely remember this trying to start a few years ago, but it never took off.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to do it again? And we're gonna be like,
And
it's fucking cool. It was supposed to take off.
And if you see anybody actually wearing that kind of thing,
It's probably us.
it's exactly that. There's like an 80% chance that it's us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or this
I'm into it.
tattooer from the UK. It's either
Yeah.
us or that guy.
Yeah.
Although, okay, but if they have really long hair too, then it's us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're bringing it back, but we're doing the long hair and kind of an unkempt thing
Yeah.
with it, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's where, when it was trying to take off, went wrong. People were doing like the clean haircuts
Yeah.
with that look, and it looked a little too uptight, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Dude, we're super doing it. I'm
Yeah.
so into it. I'm so into it.
It's gonna be cool.
So I'm kind of picturing like almost like a Kramer outfit. Is that close?
I guess it would be kind of close to a Kramer outfit.
Maybe not the shirts that he wears.
No.
But the pants and the shoes.
The pants and the shoes,
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, right now, what's in is, like, well, no, wait, no, that's not really in either. Never mind. I was about to say it's more of like the Seinfeld look, the Jerry look. Like,
Well,
just
dude,
with
he
the
wears like
pants and the
like belly
running
button high
shoes.
pants with like the tight butts.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess not. I was just going with the jeans and the New Balance shoes type
Oh
thing.
yeah, okay.
A lot of people.
Yeah,
are
no,
doing
that's
that.
right.
Yeah.
But his style of jeans were a lot different.
Yeah.
They were like those weird, almost like chick pants where they come up above your pelvic bones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I used to have pants like that.
It's a shame you don't anymore.
It is. Yeah. I found them at the thrift store back in like the mid 2000s. Wow. You want to take a pee break? Yeah, I can do that.
I gotta pee.
Alright.
Look at this fucking dog. You sleepy? I think I gotta feed him dinner too. Alright, let's take a break. You guys hungry?
Food?
Come here.
When you start pouring the food, she'll probably go.
There she is. What's your dinner, Hank? What's your dinner? Oh, fuck. I think I stepped on a turd.
Ah.
Oh, I did.
Shit. That sucks.
Where's your dinner, dummies? Alright, well, we're almost through our deal. Are we still recording?
Yep.
Alright. I just wrote down cell phones. Where would we be without them?
Oh shit. Right, yeah.
That's the last one. I think we concluded that we would still be here doing this right now
Probably.
without cell phones.
Yeah. Just because I imagine that we'd still have computers.
Yeah. We'd probably be recording on like a Windows
Yeah.
98. Is that? It's
Yeah.
pretty old, right?
Yeah.
What was the first Windows?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I remember Windows 95.
95.
Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people had that still when I remember computers.
Well, that stands for 1995, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I know, there's not like a 94 or 93 or
I don't think
anything.
so.
But I think there were computers back then.
Maybe they just weren't generally available to the public.
Yeah, I don't think they were.
Yeah.
I think like right when Nirvana was really big and stuff, like they started getting computers and the internet, but it was like way different than what we know of it.
Yeah. I forget who said it, but someone was saying how I was on a podcast or something. I can't remember. But they were saying how memes is how memes work. How like you have an image, and the community kind of adds to it and takes away from it, and it just kind of like morphs into like this crazy thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forget what my point was with that, but that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, memetics. I think like Freud talked about them, or some shit. Like I know the idea of memetics and memes is like really old.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
precedes the internet.
Yeah, but what was the point though?
We're gonna bring back that fashion trend that didn't get to catch on
Yeah.
like it should have
Yeah.
back in 2015. We're gonna make it big. Maybe it's 2016 when it really tried to take off. But either way, it's,
That yeah.
yeah, that
one
thing.
of those.
Or maybe even 2014. But it is somewhere, yeah. So I'm gonna say 2015 just because it's in there. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good look. I feel like that whole classes for men meme kind of killed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's when people started trying to wear top hats with it and dress shirts. Like,
Yeah. No.
you can wear a dress shirt, but not like maybe like a Hawaiian shirt or, an all black shirt or something. I don't know. I feel like people kind of got crazy trying to be like really, and like they had the really short haircuts. That was really, it's like not just short, but it was like really well trimmed too. Like
Yeah.
I
Like
feel, I
they
don't
just
know.
cared too much about their hair.
Yeah,
their
like they
face.
put it all together like too much. Yeah.
I think it has to
Yes,
almost come
yes.
off as like
Like those are just your natural clothes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like you're not trying to dress up. That's just like
yeah.
I have some pants and these are
Yeah.
my pants.
Well, if we're gonna actually do that, it has to be a lifestyle.
It does. You're right.
Like we have to really commit to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
We can't just wear it once in a while, or else it's gonna seem
People
like
will know, yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, you don't wear that all the time. Those aren't your regular pants.
yeah, yeah. Man.
Yeah.
The problem is I can't wear that stuff for work.
Yeah. Same here. But I mean, for work, I can't wear the stuff for like I'm a painter. I wear like all white shitty
Yeah,
clothes
yeah, yeah.
that really like I'd probably be poisoning the public if I wore them all the time outside of work. So that's yeah.
So yeah, so in our spare time, we have to commit.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do it, man.
Alright. Yeah, just instead of like jeans, just put on those bad boys.
Yeah. I will really miss having cargo pockets, though.
That
I
yeah.
really like my cargo pockets. But, you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's true.
Yeah. So when you say slacks, do you mean... Because there's a couple of different kinds of slacks.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you talking about, like, the... You know those slacks where... Ooh, what about pleats?
Pleats?
Yeah.
Which ones are pleats again?
It's where, like, the fabric is bunched up weirdly. up
Oh, yeah. Pleats are cool.
here. Yeah.
I think so.
Alright.
Yeah.
Or then there's those weird, like, grandpa pants where the crease always stays down the front of your legs.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then the pockets are, like, go in this way instead of from the side.
Yeah. I think those are okay, but they're weirder.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I think so, right? Like, or does that...
I don't know.
Are those like tweed pants?
Kinda.
Is that what you're...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't work as well.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't work as well with t-shirts. Maybe.
It might. So,
It could.
but just define slacks. What do you, like, Like the pants you bought today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like cloth material.
Cloth material.
Cloth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cloth material that are just paint designs, regular paints.
Yeah. Like Deckers. Or not Deckers. Dockers.
Yeah, like Dockers.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like Dockers. Or whatever's cheaper than Dockers.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like Dockers. Because I'm probably not going to be able to afford getting Dockers all the time.
No.
Yeah. Dress shoes, though. Are we going like pointy? Are we going pointy-toed shoes? Or are we going like the squared off ones? Or like
I don't know, man.
oval?
I always feel weird when I try on the pointy ones.
Me too. I don't really like the pointy ones.
Yeah.
I don't like it when girls wear like high heels with the pointy toes either, though.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think it makes their feet look weird.
Or like those Mexican boots that have the crazy points on
Oh
them.
yeah, those are funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm not into points.
Yeah, not a pointy guy.
Yeah.
Some people are really all about it. I don't know.
So are we talking like lace-ups or slip-ons? Because if you go slip-ons, you have to take into account your sock color choice.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
usually the slip-ons, like, you can see some of your socks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking slip-ons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to get some dress socks, like some plaid dress socks.
Yeah, maybe. Or just, it depends on what you're wearing. White socks look okay sometimes with it, but,
Yeah.
like, it depends on the colors. Like, it looks kind of cool if you're wearing all black and you got white socks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice contrast. Or even like a dark gray, the white dress or white socks. Yeah.
Man, I should have bought pants today. I'm all excited about pants.
Yeah, I know.
I'll go tomorrow. I'll get
Pants
some
are
pants
good.
tomorrow.
Well, yeah, pretty much we're just building the slick round pants.
Yeah. Well, the
Everything
shoes,
else
the
stays
shoes,
the
dude.
same.
The shoes,
And
yeah.
yeah, and the shoes.
Pretty much waist down, I guess.
Yeah. Everything else stays the
Yeah.
same. Oh, yeah, no, that's where the fad went wrong.
Oh, they tried to go above the waist?
Yeah, they tried to go above the waist. You can't go above the waist.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What kind of belt? Because if we're tucking in our shirts, the belt is going to play a big part in the whole look, I think.
That's true. I don't know. Do you want to go big belt buckle? Like, just the, like, or do you want to go, like, just the classic, just the
It's
classic
a tough
belt?
one. Well, what do you mean by big belt buckle?
Well, we're kind of,
Like this one?
yeah. Or like the ones with designs on it. Like, do we want to do that, or is that?
I feel like it
'Cause
might
we're-
take away from the whole
yeah,
thing.
We're inspiring it from the 70s pretty
Yeah.
much. But I feel like people who wore slacks didn't wear like the designed ones.
No.
Yeah. The one you have might work though.
Yeah, I feel like it
Right.
might distract from the whole thing, though.
It could. Yeah. It'll add more of a southern vibe.
Yeah,
I guess,
that's what.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably just like a classic dress belt. Not, you know what I mean? Like fancy dress
Yeah. Yeah.
wear.
One that you can just pick up pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
Just your typical belt.
Yeah. Dude, we should go thrift stores. Yeah, like that. That'd be perfect.
Yeah. It's brown though. I might want to get a black belt.
Yeah. Dude, before our hike tomorrow, do you want to go try to find some fancy shoes?
Yeah.
Alright. Probably thrift stores would be best for that.
Okay. I was gonna be like Walmart.
Well, I don't know. Walmart might have them.
Yeah. They probably do.
Yeah.
Thrift stores might. It's always like I've looked for them before. It's always
Yeah.
kind of
Hit or miss.
hit or miss. Yeah.
So, okay.
After this, I'll look online.
Yeah. So you have your pants already.
I do.
I just need some pants, a belt, and shoes. So I pretty much need the whole deal.
Yeah. I need shoes.
And you just need shoes.
Yeah. Oh, this brown belt isn't gonna go great with my gray pants.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna get black shoes.
Yeah.
Your belt and your shoes should match.
Yeah. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Well, because they're the two leather pieces you're wearing usually.
Dude, I'm probably gonna have to do away with my wallet chain, huh? I think that's not gonna work.
I don't know. It could. You can try to make it work.
I'll try it, but I feel like it might not.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. It could. It could not.
I'll try it.
Alright. Probably work out fine. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, like everyone's trying to concentrate on the biker trends in the 70s.
Yeah.
And not the normal guy stuff.
Yeah. So the shirts have to be tucked in, right? All the time?
Yeah. Or at least like the front.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe not. I don't know. But definitely most of the time. I think.
One thing I'm a little bit worried about is I've gotten used to wearing like heavy duty Carhartt pants all the time. And it really like suppresses your like whole penis region.
Oh, you're worried about getting boners?
It's more of a risk. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
people will be able to see him.
There's a lot of leeway in there
Yeah.
when you're wearing slacks for stuff to happen.
That's true.
So just something to be conscious of, you know.
Yeah. Going through puberty while going to church at the same time was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't miss that.
No. Because sometimes there'd be like some pretty attractive ladies. Yeah, at the church.
And your little guy would be like, "Oh, what's up?"
Yep. It's like, I see cleavage. Boing.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
What do parents do?
Dude, I can't imagine.
Like, just ignore it, I guess.
Dude,
Right?
yeah,
If you
I was
have
thinking
to,
about- yeah.
You just gotta be like, just...
I was thinking about that the other day. It's like if I had a kid and he got a boner, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd say. Because you can't really be like, stop that, because it's just
Yeah.
like a natural thing that happens.
Oh,
He's
like
not-
if they got it in front of you?
Yeah, or in public or
Yeah,
something like
or
that.
in public, yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's a natural thing that's happening. You can't tell them to stop doing it.
yeah. Well, that's basically what my dad pretty much told me. Like, he never discussed it when I got random boners, I don't think. But he would be like, you know, Like, I remember bringing it up. He's like, it is, like, um, just even, like, the breeze could give you a boner. And I was like, ha, yeah, it's not weird.
Wait. So,
I don't
okay.
remember the context of that coming up, but
Was that before or after you knew about the mechanics of sex?
that was before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it didn't really make sense to you, right? Or did
No,
Okay,
it didn't.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time, like, I got morning wood and I was trying to pee. And this is the first time that my dad knew that I had boners. And I was like, Dad, my pee-pee is hard. And he was like, what's going on? And I was like yelling at him through the bathroom. And he was like, it just happens sometimes when you get excited. And I was like, all right. So I think that's when he started having to, like, probably think of things to say, and so it just came up with, like, the breeze thing.
Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah.
he tried to just sprinkle that into conversations after that, like, hey, don't talk to me about it. It happens.
Yeah.
Just don't ever announce your boners again. It's weird.
Dude, I totally remember. I totally remember me saying that exact same thing to my dad. It's like my penis is hard. I forget. I don't remember what he said after that, but I just remember me saying that.
Yeah, it's super. I mean, when
It's
it
weird,
first
man.
happens, it's a memorable moment because
Yeah,
you're like,
you're
"What
like,
the
whoa."
fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And no one tells you because
No.
yeah, probably because like no one wants you to have boners, especially when you're like a kid. They're like, "Oh no, he's gonna grow up one day. He's gonna start getting boners."
Yeah.
Horrible.
No, yeah, you're not a cute kid anymore. Now you're like a
No.
fucking
Yeah, no.
horny bastard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah.
Do you... Did your dad ever have like an official sex talk?
No.
No.
No, never. I remember one morning he tried.
Yeah.
There was one morning, but it was like really late too. Like it wasn't early. It was like I don't know. I think it's because he thought that I already knew what sex was, and I didn't. But
So how did you piece it together?
um, shit, like other kids in my class.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I did already know, and that's why they caught me jumping on the bed one time with one of my friends from school, and we were just yelling dildo when we were in like first grade, and they were like, "How do you know what a dildo is?" And we didn't know what it was. It just sounded funny,
Yeah.
and we knew it made people uncomfortable, so we said dildo a lot. Just yelling dildo. Good times.
Yeah.
And there's like this there's this like couple that were going out together when I was in like second grade, and they were talking about maybe having sex. I was like, I went home and told my parents, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. That school is still known as not a great school in the area.
Because everyone's fucking and...
Smoking weed there in like elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Working class neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, I remember...
Slash welfare mom neighborhood.
I remember my dad's attempt at a sex talk with me was pretty funny. Because I already had like a basic understanding. I knew that people got physical with each other to make babies. I wasn't sure of like the mechanics of it, but I knew that like
Oh.
Something about
Yeah.
like them cuddling or something.
No, yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know, like, I'd never seen porn,
Yeah.
so I didn't,
Yeah.
but I was like, I know there's something.
Yeah. So basically, how my dad did it was he said, uh, when a man and woman are cuddling with each other and they want to have a baby, the man's penis gets hard, and he puts it into the vagina, and that's how a baby is made. And he just left it at that. So for a while, I thought that like you just put it in there and then you just wait for a while,
Just let it
and
bake.
then you take it out, and like you're good to go.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
you know what? I kind of remember thinking that that's kind of how it worked.
Yeah. Because he didn't explain like it takes stimulation for you to like ejaculate and like actually make it happen.
Yeah.
It's like I just thought you just like there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
no, I remember like, yeah, I didn't know that you had to like come inside someone
Yeah,
to
no.
make it happen.
Yeah. I just
I thought you just maybe did that on the side.
like, just for fun.
Yeah, it's just like, and that feels good, but it's the penis inside
Yeah.
the thing, not the stuff coming out.
Yeah, you just get it inside there and you're good to
Yeah,
go.
and then it just happens.
Yeah.
That's probably what like medieval people thought.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, because for a while I think they thought that seamen were like seamen, like they thought that they were like tiny little men.
In your cum.
Yeah, in your cum that would go inside and make and then grow inside
shit,
people.
dude.
Yeah.
Is that where that word came from?
I think so,
That's crazy.
but maybe not. Probably not. But
Makes
it
sense
fits.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People used to think that's what it was, as men in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. How would you explain it to a kid if you ever had a kid?
If I ever had a kid,
Yeah.
Well, how old would they be when I'm having the talk?
Well, that's up to you.
Probably be when they were like 11,
Yeah.
because I want it to still be uncomfortable. I don't want to be like, Dad, I already know that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you're lame. I want it to still be uncomfortable. And like just to give off the impression that sex is something that's like,
A good thing.
yeah, and also like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like it makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah. Totally.
You're talking about it with your dad.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like around like 12 and 13, like that's when people are gonna like, classmates are gonna start fucking around.
Yeah.
So, I'd say like 11, maybe 10, maybe 10. Because kids are gonna have cell phones. Like every kid has a cell phone now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. As time goes on, you're gonna have to do it earlier and earlier.
Yeah, maybe even like fucking 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what would you say? How would you?
be like, preferably I would wait until, well, let's see. Shit, man, this is hard to give the talk in my head without sounding sexist.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like, men and women are different, and so you never, touch a girl's privates, and then I'd go into like why, and then I'd end up in like the babies.
Okay.
But I'll figure that whole talk out.
Those are your
As
main.
a-
Those are your main talking points.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I'd probably wait until they're 8
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, or like right before puberty
Yeah.
to be like, hey. Yeah.
That's a good idea though, to get into like the, not just the sex part, but the fact that, like, I don't know, it's hard to do, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like, you know, there's these certain areas on a human body that are private, and you can't touch them unless the other person says you can.
Yeah, and then go into
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
And then somehow end up with babies and be like,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so I'd say these men and women.
And you can't have that talk when they're like 5 because it's like, why would you? And they don't really.
Yeah, that's a little too early.
I don't know. It's like, eh.
Yeah. And then your penis gets hard and you ejaculate into a vagina
Yeah. Later
When-
in life.
when you want to have a baby
Yeah.
with the person that you love.
Yeah.
And if you don't and you just want to have fun, then you wear a condom,
Yeah.
right? It's-
Yep. I wouldn't include the condom part though when they're that young.
yeah, maybe not.
Well, just because, like, I don't know, like, I want them to still think of it as, or I would want my kids to still think of it as, like, serious. It's, like, a serious matter. People take it, like, dead serious,
Yeah,
you know?
not for fun.
Yeah. Like, I'll be like, when you get older, you can have fun, you know? We'll throw in some shit like that, but I still want to think that it's, like, serious.
Yeah. That's good. I think we'd be good dads.
Yeah. I think that goes, maybe that's, like when I was little I was told not to roughhouse with girls. I feel like around that time would be a good time to,
Yeah.
yeah. Be like, and now here's the serious stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, like I still need to implement the also like and sex is for fun.
Yeah. Later on down the road, though.
Yeah.
I think you're right. You don't want to do that too early.
No, because then you might raise like a little psychopath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just goes around molesting kids on the playground and shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to be there like drinking heavily like, why did I tell him that his penis was only for fun?
Yeah. It's crazy how, I'm not a
I'd
dad.
definitely be like, and you can only, or, yeah, you can only touch yourself when you're alone.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah. That's a big
yeah.
one. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's
not
a big one. That one I feel like people have conversations with their kids earlier.
Yeah.
Like that's like a 5. Like don't touch
Yeah.
yourself in public.
Yeah. It's a private area. You don't show it to anybody.
Yeah. No. One of my friends like grew up in like a nudist house though. I wonder how that conversation went. Don't show it to anybody except for us.
You can show your penis to your family, boy.
Stay totally cool.
Did that fuck him up later in life? Do you know?
I don't know. I think he still thinks it's normal.
Yeah.
But whenever he was like, no, you can't come inside right now, my mom's naked. I was like, what? And I thought it was kind of normal.
Do you remember the first time I saw my dad's dick?
Oh my god.
That was traumatizing, man.
Yeah, same here. That was horrible.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then I accidentally saw my mom in the shower or something like that. And
Oh, shit.
It's fucking... I hated it.
Yeah.
It was...
Surprised you turned out so well.
Well, I mean, it's...
I accidentally saw my dad's dick, too.
Yeah. I mean, part of me is like, oh yeah, it's weird, but it's kind of just, like, natural thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like...
Then you're probably seeing that a lot when you were a baby and just don't remember anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
So, that was just the first time you saw it that you remember.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But boy, do I remember it like a snapshot
Yeah.
in my brain, like I can
That
still
was
see it,
fucking
man.
horrible, yeah. Well, because I was at, like, eye level with it. Because I was opening the door to, like, to the bathroom, and he was, like, standing up peeing. I was like, no.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
I can't stop picturing it now.
No.
Shit. Damn it. Alright. Should we end the podcast?
Are you gonna show your son your dick when he...
I don't want to. I'm gonna try to avoid it at all costs.
Yeah.
But he probably will see it eventually.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a natural thing. It's just a penis. It's
true.
just weird. It's weird though when you're a kid. Like, I don't know. I mean, fuck. I guess it'd still be weird now.
Yeah, it's still weird.
Yeah, you're right.
It's still be like, what the fuck?
No, but I have seen his dick since then. And it wasn't as weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. My dad's shameless, dude. We used to go surfing. And we'd park like in a neighborhood above, like where we'd walk down to surf. And after we got done, he'd just fucking peel off his wetsuit right there and just fucking like right in front of his car. Just be fucking naked and like put his shorts back on. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. But that first time, that was traumatizing.
Yeah. I don't know. Apparently I saw my grandpa's wiener a bunch because he used to just wear like whitey tighties around the house. They're made really thin back then. So, I don't know. Like, I don't really, like, I kind of remember, but I don't remember thinking it was a big deal at all because, like, you know, the beginning of my childhood, like, they would watch me and he would always be in his underwear. So I was like, you know.
So you probably did, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't notice or care. I just, you know, was like, oh yeah, that's just him. Like, I don't know. And I guess, like, we used to live in the desert, so, like, I don't know, it made more sense there, and my grandma would just wear, like, a see-through muumuu. Like, yeah. And I'd just, like, stand in front of the fan and make the wah sound. Good times.
That reminds me of my dad. He tells the story a lot, but I know that he's not exaggerating because I was actually there and I saw it. But quick backstory: my parents are super conservative Christians, and they would hold Bible studies in their living room when I was a kid, and it was usually late at night. And there was one particular night where we were all sitting around the living room. There was probably like 2 other families, maybe 3. And my dad was wearing like these short, I mean, it was the 90s. He was wearing like kind of short shorts, I guess. Just,
Yeah.
short shorts. And he was sitting at like this weird angle on the couch. Like this. No. Everyone was talking about Jesus and the Bible and stuff. And like, talking about all the, ins and outs of Christianity. And then one of our friends looked over at my dad and he was like, "Hey, your jewels are showing." And his fucking nuts were hanging out at the bottom of his shorts like this.
But I have a picture actually. It was on my old Facebook. Yeah, I think it still might be on the one that I can't delete because I forgot the password of it. I made it when I was drunk, and I was never able to log in it again after I made it. But yeah, someone took like a portrait of me and my friends. We were all like, I'm wearing short shorts, and you can see my balls. It's really dark though, you kind of have to look, but they're there, you can see it. Yeah, and I didn't notice it until after I put it on Facebook. I'm pretty sure it's there forever, because I can't delete that Facebook because I don't have the password, so my balls are just there.
Dude, eventually we're gonna have some super fan that's gonna like find that photo of you. Yeah. Balls. They just do what they want. They just flop out if they want to.
Yep. Fucking balls. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that like short shorts started catching on again with guys.
Yeah.
Cause like that totally happens like all the time.
Yeah.
If you don't wear boxer briefs, and if it's a hot day, usually I don't wear underwear. So
it's a big possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that reminds me. One more thing, and then we should probably stop. Speaking of like showing your genitals, I remember when I was probably like 14. My family took us to Cold Stone Creamery, and there was like this group of chicks sitting outside on the sidewalk before you walk into the creamery. I don't even know how old they were. They looked older, but one of them had a short skirt on, and she was sitting like this on the curb, dude, and like her whole shit was out.
Oh shit!
She wasn't wearing underwear or anything. It was just out, and I remember walking past and like looking at it. Cause I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? And my mom was like, no. She kind of turned my head away, and then we went inside, and then she went back out and like talked to the chick. I know now that what she was saying. I didn't get it at the time, but she was probably like, dude, your fucking badge is out. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that in person.
Yeah.
I've seen, I don't know, there's like girls that wear see-through sundresses.
And they're wearing underwear though, right?
Yeah, but like thongs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a classy look.
Yeah, it is pretty classy.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan of
Yeah.
it.
We can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sexy.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job. I remember our first couple podcasts, we were talking about dicks a lot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we haven't brought up genitals in a really long time.
This is the first time in a while, so we're doing pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go back to our old ways.
Yeah.
Talking about dicks every once in a while.
Yeah, man. How long do you think we've been going for?
Probably like 2 hours.
Alright, let's end it.
Alright. Well, hope you enjoyed the podcast. As always, I'm your host, Manny the Manster.
Alright, I'm the other host, and my name is... Couch.
And his name is Couch.
Yeah.
And together we're the Zambonis.
Couch and the Zambonis? Or wait, no. What was your thing? What was your-
Couch and Manster's Manster.
Couch and Manster's Zambonis.
Couch and Manster and the Zambonis. It's kind of a mouthful, but
Yeah. Yeah, just look it up. Look it up on MySpace. You'll find us.
yeah. All right. You can hear them snoring. I wonder how long that they've been.
A long time.
Okay.
And before that, they were up here like sniffing around. I'm sure there's a lot of dog noises in this one.